Doing another tasting today, enjoying my Saturday morning, and hubby's got his drink going on over there. And so today we are tasting this Lan Xiang. I think I'm saying that right. Don Kong. I think it's Don Kong and not Dan Kong. I feel like every American says Dan. I have a cousin named Dan. Don Cong Oolong tea. And so here is what the liqueur looks like. Let me get my, this is after about 5 steeps, and it's held the similar color. It's nice and clear. So this is the dry leaf. So you see this is yummy black. This is known as a dark oolong because it is oxidized closer to the scale of a black tea than a green tea. So it's called dark oolong. And here's what the tea leaves look like. Let's see, get my fingers in here. They're like really long. They haven't like fully opened up. They're kind of skinny. They're kind of interesting. They're not a fat wide leaf. They're very skinny. So that's kind of fun. I really am enjoying this tea. So let's go to my notes. So there's the name of the tea, and so you can see the spelling. And I tried to I have a pronunciation guide to help me so I can try to learn. So we have the X, which starts as an S and moves to an SH. The IA, we're doing the word XIANG, is ya, and then you have the NG, and I actually had this one I found on a cheat sheet that said all together it was like this, Xiang. So Lan Xiang, Dan or Don Cong Oolong. So my book, I have a tasting project going on. I'm trying to, my tasting notes say in my book, I was trying to buy one that's this King Zhong Dan Kong, and Google search landed me on this tea, and so that's why I bought it. So I'm trying to figure out why and if they're the same. So there's this Babel carp that was shared with me last weekend, so I used it. I'm so thankful to be shared that. So Zhong in Babel carp means fragrant, and there's the I did the King Zhong, and it meant clear fragrance. In an oolong, it means floral scent. So, so then I just did the King by itself, and it said dark green or blue, or clear and pure. And I did the Zhong by itself, and that means fragrant. So, so this Zhong word means a fragrant tea, and that is common in both. So we have it there and there. So both of them are fragrant dankongs. And so it's the first word that's different. So I looked up Lan, and it means orchid, which goes with the tasting notes below. So this is supposed to be an orchid fragrant tea. And if you go back up here, where it says King Zhong, the one in my book, it says floral scent. So that would also work. So I think you'll see later on too, I found a website that listed them both in one big long thing. So I think that these are the same teas, although my book said one thing and this says the other. So I got it from Yunnon Sourcing. There's today's date. It's an oolong. I forgot to spend time. I had to video chat with my son, so forgot to go back and look, but this is from the website, the village in the Wudong Mountains of the Guangdong province of China. So I'm going to go back and look up exactly where that is. I forgot to do that. But that's where this tea is from. This is a dark oolong, as we talked about. From the website, they have April picking and processing. So this is January. So this tea's going on almost a year old, 9 months. From the website, they say they do a higher degree of oxidization due to roasting, which brings out a delicious honey and orchid taste. I definitely got the roasting and the dark. So I said, what's a Dan Kong? Because I've always heard of that, and I didn't know, so I had to study up. From the Red Blossom Tea website, I'm going to have to order from that website. They have some great YouTube videos, and they have some great educational things on their website. Definitely have never ordered from them, but got a great impression of them. Dang Kong from their website comes from the Phoenix Mountains in northern Guangdong, and that's exactly what the other website said, the website that I bought the tea from Yunnon Sourcing. It says it's this is so cool. A tradition dating back hundreds of years. Unlike other tea growing areas, tea plants are not pruned into bushes or regularly replanted to increase crop yield. Instead, the plants are allowed to grow into full-size trees. So we have trees, but not bushes, but the trees take 60 years. 60 years. Over time, tea farmers in this area have cultivated a range of local tea plant varieties using cuttings and graftings to preserve and curate specific fragrances. So this is supposed to be specific fragrance for an orchid. And the highlighting was from their website, which was very helpful, very well done, the bolding to highlight. As a result of traditional growing methods, Phoenix oolongs are one of the most intense, flavorful, and varied categories of tea in China. These oolongs are often called Dan Kong in Chinese, which references the unique growing method. Okay, so then they say there are plenty of disagreement about what a real Dan Kong is, and though it may be different, so people use the word Dan Kong loosely. That's what they're getting at. There are three main ways this name is interpreted or used. So you can pause the video and read this or go to their website. But the first one, which Dan Kong in Chinese actually translates into the word single bush. In other words, that single tall tree that they talked about above. And that would be the most official one, I believe. Then it can also be considered a single trunk. And this is a photo from the Red Blossom website. So I have to give credit. Then they also have people who expand it even further to call it a single grove. It must be crafted in unique batches from each tree, but may be blended after finishing to create a large batch. But it all comes from the same tree. So there's learning about what a Dan Kong is. And I thought if you want to go look it up on their website, they list 4 types of oolong, which I found interesting. I said there's 4 types of oolong. And I went and read, and basically they are by where they're located. So this one is the third one down, located in Phoenix Mountain, Guangdong, which kind of goes like and Kong rhymes. This is from Tpedia. If you've never been to that website, that's pretty cool. They say pretty much the same thing. And they say it literally translates into single bush. So you can see the most authentic ones would be the ones that do come from those single trees. And this is, I just did a screenshot. There's varieties of the Dan Kong, which they said that they cultivate it to have different scents. It's more about the fragrance. And you see here, there's one there that says Lan Xiang. It's got the same last word, the same middle word of Lan, but the one I bought says me at the beginning, and this one says she at the beginning. It's probably just different languages, but that's the orchid fragrance. So you can see there's one magnolia, almond. I feel like I can maybe take this list and try to get each one of these to expand my horizon on what Dang Kong. I don't think I would like ginger, but I really like almond. But I don't know about if that's almond blossom, which is a flower, or if that's almond like a nut. Oh, wait, there's the Oolong, which is the honey orchid. So that would be the one we have here. So there's another one out there that's a different kind of orchid. Ooh, there's a cinnamon. Ooh, rugi. So I think I had osmanthus blossom last week. I'm gonna have to compare the words. So I feel like I'm learning a lot. There's a jasmine, which we recommend. Here's from the Yunnon sourcing website. They say it's a honey orchid aroma. It's from the Bai varietal of the Camellia sensus plant. And you can read what they say here. I don't want to take too long with the video, but again, they say the roasting process brings out delicious honey and orchid taste. It's a medium level of roast, a robust taste of fruit and honey and lingering orchid taste aroma. Okay, so there's the color on the color spectrum, golden, and my aroma flavor, I put earthy because in my cheat sheet, I smell roasted, and that's under the earthy smells. If you go to my website, you'll see this, but here's the cheat sheet that I have. So roasted and smoky I have under earthy. This is just what I've decided to put things in. So I have the main category and all the different scents. So you're going to see that although it doesn't smell fruity to me, you see honey is under the fruit category. So I do smell the honey, but it's secondary to the roast. It's supposed to smell like an orchid. I did not smell that at all, but hubby said that was the first thing he thought. He was afraid to think it because he knew I didn't like floral. He was afraid to say it out loud. So, come on. Scan. Body, medium. It has a really nice weight to it. Really nice. Astringency, I have it in the bright light category. It does have a little astringency, but it's that perfect amount to make it light and bright and happy. The one lower than bright and light is smooth, and it's not smooth because it does have a little bit, but it's just kind of perfect. I do not like my teas too astringent. The taste, oh yes, I wrote, I love a good roasty flavor. I did not get the orchid at all, unfortunately, and I mean, it's probably there and I'm just not recognizing it, but that's okay because I do not like floral flavor profiles, but I do like roasty, and it's a good classic roasty taste. And I might get a little of the honey when I taste it, but that's very secondary to the roast. And the finish, it's not airy and soft at all, but there's some astringency, some of that same astringency in the finish, that bright light astringency, but it's very quick to leave, so I quite liked it. And here we go, my rating. I gave it 5 hearts. I said, okay, I really do like this tea. I'd love to sit and sniff it. I love the way it tastes. And I rarely give out a 1 heart or a 5 heart. Last week I gave out a 1 heart to a tea I couldn't stand. And this week I'm giving out a 5 heart, go figure. But for me, this one is one I would keep on hand and I would buy again and again. And I would even send it to other people as a suggestion if they're just getting into teas. So like my son, who I'm trying to encourage to find teas he likes, I might send it to him or somebody else or suggest that they try this one. I don't have many keep on hand teas. So yeah, but I really like this one. So try it.
I have to have my coffee in the morning. This is a man mug in a color my wife can love in her color palette. It also doubles as a beer mug or ale. Hey lads. Sippy.
And you said something about you were going to do coffee videos like I do tea videos.
Oh yeah, Keith's coffee videos. I should do those. Early morning coffee with Keith. Here we go. First you need one of these. This is the basics. So, and you need your favorite beverage, coffee. That's like regular old coffee. But it has to have a puppy also.
She's trying to play.
What are you doing? You're gonna get in there and make me some coffee. You know how to work this Keurig, right? Work on that. Alright, more training. Anyway, coffee with Keith. There you go, kids.
And what time will your show be?
Pretty much all morning because I drink coffee all morning. Well, I get up pretty early, so my coffee starts around 5 o'clock in the morning. So there you go.
You don't want to play, do you? With the abominable snowman. Okay.
It's good to be abominable sometimes, isn't it? Look at that.
I'm being sent a very strong message. Bye.
You are.